Wake up, honey, but for real this time. We are playing Heading Out, a hot new roguelite that just came out today and has a 10% launch discount, exclamation point, Heading Out, available on Steam. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can click the link in the video description to check it out for yourself. It is a roguelite inspired by cult classic American driving movies. Chad says Mad Max, Mad Max. That's Australian, okay? And so is Furiosa, though I hate to admit it. Thank you to Saber Interactive for the sponsorship. Let's check it out. It just came out today. I'm using a controller. I plugged in my controller for this, so you know it's serious business. I hate to betray the PC gamers. I apologize, but we will do Act 1, normal difficulty. My name is not Jackie, no disrespect. My name is... Can I get some caps on this? My name is QWERTY. Hey, remember when this was popping off on Twitter? If you want to spell Bert's name, look between W and Y on your keyboard. And then like add a B at the start. Otherwise, it would just say ERT, I suppose. Anyway, listen, people get paid a lot of money to make good posts on social media. I'm not one of them, all right? Let's say my name's Bert. Difficulty level balanced, sure. Launch me, I'm ready to go. Replay gallery. It's my mistake. I'm ready to click next. Heading Out is a game about a road trip. Listening to the radio is an essential part of it. Your answers will help us customize the radio broadcast and make the experience more personal for you. Okay. First love. A mistake. That was fun. Still hurts. Doesn't matter. Still lasts. Don't want to talk about it. Okay, well, listen. I didn't realize we were going to be getting into some serious stuff here. Let's take That Was Fun. Relationship status, in a relationship. Greatest regret? It's too personal, man. I don't know. Greatest regret? Not committing to a Minecraft Let's Play in 2011 when it would have popped off like crazy. I guess that would be a moment of cowardice. Start game. I'm ready to go. I always remember, I apologize to the sponsor for talking about something ancillary here when we're getting started. My friend in 2010 was like, he wanted to start a Minecraft podcast, and I was like, you should do it, man. And then he was like, nah, it's too late. Too many people are already doing it. It was 2010. It's like a guy who decided not to get into the computer business in 1978 because like Microsoft already existed. Saber presents.
There's speed, a blinding glare, a car crash.
It's my YouTube algorithm recommended videos.
Dying. The pain. Then you die. You wake up in your car. That dream again. The accident. It felt so real. The phantom pain of every fake injury pulsates through your body. The radio turns on by itself.
This is what I thought happened when you played ESPN NFL football in first-person mode. I thought you could like actually get a concussion because it looked so realistic.
The war enters a critical phase. The U.S. government decided today to close the Mexican border.
Alex Garland be like,
The news is disturbing, but also somehow comforting. You've heard it before, but there's no time for a break. That thing after you, it's getting closer and closer. You take a deep breath.
me looking at my mortgage renewal now that rates are at 6 3/4.
First, you need to run. Never slow down.
Sorry, I'm getting too real.
Never stop for too long. Your fears are chasing you, and once they catch you, well, that's the end of the line. Second, you've got things to do. To challenge and defeat the greatest driver alive.
Danica Patrick?
What's their name again? Never mind that now. That's your goal. Now, run.
Okay, I'm ready. Now, I think I might need to turn the volume up a little bit because I know the radio plays like a principal element in the storytelling. So at least we can strike a balance here. Normally, I put games on like 1 out of 100 because I'm a narcissist. Let's crank this one up to like, let's take this up to 12 and see how it strikes us. One thing you need to know about me is I'm an expert driver as well. Okay, first step, outrun your fears. Use R2 and L2 to accelerate and brake. It's not accepting my DualSense controller. Okay, use W to accelerate and brake. I'm gonna die, bro. Or maybe that was just, it stalled us for the tutorial. No. It hates me. It hates me. Okay. Unless my car's running out of gas. I don't know. Turn, bro! Oh, no. Revive available. Hold R. That's so embarrassing. Precision fame gain lowered. That makes sense. That's understandable to me. Look at this. Look at this drifting. Okay, hold. Run away. Do not stop. Do not turn back. You don't have to worry about all that, okay? We're in 4th gear. It's like you're always stuck in 2nd gear when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. I mean, now that we're on the highway, nothing can stop us. Like, you just drive straight, right? Look at this! We must be in Washington. Everyone's obeying the law to stay in the left lane except the pass, or the right lane except the pass. Hey, what, brother, we need some power steering on this, okay? Holy cow. Avoid obstacles and collisions with other cars. Oh, that's what I've been doing wrong. My bad. Okay, this time you gotta do a filter pass. It's a little touchy, it's a little tricky. That's a tight squeeze. We get extra kudos for that. Sorry, sometimes you just got to use the shoulder. That's why I reinforce the door panels on the Caddy before I take it out of the garage. Detour. So you could take a shortcut, potentially. Maybe it's like a secret room in the Binding of Isaac and we can get car brimstone. Dangerous accident, collision. My prestige has gotten lower as a result. Okay, we're in the detour. No entrance. That's not going to stop me because I don't know how to read. I'm free. Oh, to rotate the camera view, press B or 2846. Honestly, I'm a third-person driving Andy. First-person driving sometimes gives me motion sickness. They've got to study motion sickness, bro. Why do I get it in video games when driving first-person, but I don't get it in real life when driving my car? Change camera, press C. I mean, third-person camera would be overpowered with real driving. I'd never be involved in a hit and run ever again. Dangerous accident. I'm gonna guess that's not bonus points. Hold. We're 98% of the way done. 99%. 100%. You ran away. Take a deep breath. I did break every bone in my body simultaneously, but that's okay.
Hold on. This is it, folks. This is the hero we always needed but never deserved. The whole city's in a state of fucking paralysis because this chick just made the grandest entrance of her life.
We were listening to a
I don't
WWE
care
podcast.
That you're all so convinced she's a dude, because that dude's a chick. Mark my words. She's like a jackalope. The interstate jackalope.
That's me. I'm the interstate
That is a nice
jackalope.
ring to it. Hear that, American
Straight
Press
from America's Funniest
Association?
Home Videos.
You should hire me. Actually, no, don't. Oh, a cookie! Guys, I just found a cookie.
What? Just a random driver pit maneuvered me?
Oh yeah. Oh, mother of God. That's delicious.
I was just trying to pass, bro.
Shut the fuck up, Chirpwood. I'm tasting sunshine.
Listen, just me in the open road. And the red sky. Red sky at night, I think that's Sailor's Delight. I've escaped my demons perfectly. I've gained some fame. I did use one revive, but that was me just figuring out how to drive, okay? Don't even worry about that. 60 style points. Limited consequences for my actions. That's never stopped me.
You stopped by the side of the road trying to calm your breath. They didn't get you. Not this time. What did that girl nickname you? The Interstate jackalope? You're leaving everything behind. But you wish you didn't have to renounce it all. Cherish some memories, like that of your first love. It was fun. And now, your relationships.
Are deeper.
Having fun was great, but relationships are more than that. You're after something real, something honest. You don't mind being sincere and open anymore. Holding on to that thought, you start up the engine.
Reluctantly crouched at the starting line, engines pumping and thumping in time. Your journey starts here. Crank the car, Miyazaki! I don't want to go to Grand Rapids! This is your goal. New Orleans. The best racer alive is awaiting you. Your fear is chasing you. Don't let it reach you. Okay. Understandable. Have a nice day. We got to get out of Indiana. Toot sweet. You are in a city now. Use Explore to unlock additional actions. I will explore. A glimpse from the road. Drive-in wedding.
You meet them wandering around an abandoned drive-in theater. An eccentric rock star and her girlfriend, a new wave poet, the more talented half, some say. You know them from the news, sex scandals, drugs, great music and gigs escalating into full-blown anti-war riots. There's a wedding underway. You see the priest, the grandma, and a few friends. A lone wanderer would make a splendid ring bearer, says the rock star. The poet
It's a
looks
job
suspect,
usually
scared
meant for
even.
like a 2-year-old,
It's clear
but
none of this
sure,
was
I'll
her
be the
idea.
ring bearer.
Sure,
Fame
she's in
goes up
love,
by
but
1.
marriage
Wait for 1 hour.
here, now.
You can now repair your car, rest, and buy items in cities. Most cities don't have all these options available at once. Yeah, bro, it's Indiana. You're expecting Illinois amenities in an Indiana locale. Like that is you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Traveling takes time and costs money. You can encounter different things on your way. Story events, radio broadcasts, and road races. Okay, when ready, choose your next destination by pressing left click on the route. I would like to repair my car because I'm a little embarrassed. I took so much damage on the tutorial. Let's restore our car's condition. It costs us $2. This game must take place in 1932. Best $2 I ever spent. And then there's 2 events this way. And this one, no car races though. I mean, I'm gonna take the direct path if you don't mind. Like, I'm gonna go Slay the Spire mode here. US 69 to Indianapolis? Yes, please. You can control your speed on the map. Okay. That's me. Watch your fuel cost. It'll grow as you raise your speed. I'm not sweating all of that, okay? I'm happy to let my driver drive as he sees fit, quite frankly. Stop and hide from the police. We have to let them pass us by and then we go. Okay, I understand. I'm picking up the loop. By the way, this is Heading Out. Heading Out just came out today on Steam with the 10% launch discount. It's a car driving roguelite / narrative adventure steeped in
and now this,
Americana, derived and paying
has
homage
talked
to
him into
cult
buying
classic
this
road
beautiful
movies.
Antique Bible, but the one he gave me is a
Check it out.
blank. You agree to drive Thomas to the nearest phone booth so he can call for roadside assistance. That's the thief right there. I'm calling the cops, Thomas whispers as you walk in. The guy doesn't look like a crook, more like a single father who fell on hard times and is struggling to feed his daughter.
We can warn the crook. We don't have enough fame to warn the crook, but make him pay you, or we could not intervene. Honestly, I'm not intervening. It's not my problem. I'm gonna keep my nose out of other people's business. I'm just driving my car, bro. You gained positive reputation. Increasing your rep will make people in cities more likely to help you. I know every engineer on every train, man. I know all their children. I know all their names. I know every handout in every town. Yeah, you bet your bottom dollar I know every lock that ain't locked when no one's around. Your wanted level rises from fast driving and police chases. You can lower it by crossing state lines. Don't worry, I'm trying to get out of Indiana as fast as possible.
The man standing across the road is completely motionless and doesn't even flinch as you approach. It's a bizarre scene. Both he and his buffalo companion stare at you without a word. Then, you hear his deep, breathy voice. He says the weather's nice today. The fuck's wrong with him?
Bro, that's how like Zoomers talk about boomers. They're like, yeah, I know it is hot enough for me, Grandpa. It is hot enough for me. It's 107 degrees out today. He's just trying to make conversation.
Something out of his satchel and presents you with 2 small wooden figurines. You have to ask yourself, what do you value most in life? Is it the people or peace and solitude?
I value
Choose wisely.
the goat figure because it raises our fame, and we don't need to decrease our wanted level because I'll just follow the rules of the road. You've gained the next fame level. Increasing your fame lets you race for higher rewards and unlocks more story choices. We've also obtained the goat figurine. You just keep driving. You got nothing to worry about. We only got 20 miles to go till our destination. Take care of your focus or you might fall asleep behind the wheel. Plan your rest in the cities ahead. Holy. Okay, Indianapolis. Step 1, explore.
You stop to stretch your legs and suddenly you find yourself in the middle of a conflict. The situation is dynamic, but you gather this much. A husband and a wife were just informed of a successful in vitro procedure. Then a particularly vicious pastor, supported by his most fervent followers, decide to let the pair know what they think about their happy moment.
Don't get involved or let him know what you think in return. I'll give him a little bit of what for. Raise my reputation by 1, wait 30
You
minutes.
jump out of the car and get in the preacher's face. No need to punch him though. Words are enough to shut him up.
Maybe games really are the male power fantasy. that made me feel a certain sort of way. Okay, we have $11. I'm not too concerned about that. I would like to rest and restore my focus. $10? Oh, brother. My fear is only an hour away, bro. If your fear reaches you from behind, you will have a chance to beat it in a race. If it reaches your city of destination or your goal before you, you'll lose the run. Your demons are catching up to you. All right, well, never go to sleep. Note to self, never go to sleep. We got to survive for 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Or maybe we got to get to the end. No, you got to outrun during the music. Okay, it makes perfect sense. It's just like riding the Peloton. Me, when I say I'm just going to ride for one more song and then Marquee Moon by Television comes on. Oh, brother. It's 10 minutes long. That's the joke. Okay, hold. We're not going to crash this time. Outrun your fears. Luckily, this is Indiana, so we shouldn't expect to see any other cars on the road. Although we are leaving the state instead of going in, so perhaps I'm mistaken. Okay, hold. Could work on our handling a little bit. Guys, folks, folks. But I sure hope it does, okay? Hold. Construction! Trying to push me off the road? What's wrong with you? You're trying to push me off the road. I got places to go, bro. Okay, 3rd gear. Let's get to 4th gear. Our fear is not even close. 4th gear. Construction. We'll ignore the construction. If I find a detour though, I'm all about it. Can we get like a little plow that goes in the front of our cars so that all traffic must yield to us or pay the iron price? Oh, brother. Oh, the thing doesn't handle as well on gravel. Bro, put it in, throw it in reverse. Don't let the fear catch you. Go, go, go! It's not sounding so good, I'll give you that. Bro, Indiana, can you get some wider roads, please? The fear is about to catch me. Not today. Not today. Shift up, shift up, shift up, shift up, shift up, shift up. I can't see anything anymore. Uh-oh, y'all is getting kind of hazy. We're so back. You ran away. Take a deep breath. Whew, easy. It's just that easy.
Steve freaking Landry, a true
Oh,
American, a
man.
devout Christian, a patriot, a father and a husband, an entrepreneur who created the most powerful conservative talk radio in the country.
It's the MyPillow guy.
Scratch. Congressmen, senators, lobbyists, presidential candidates, TV evangelists, media personalities, actors, producers, everyone knows who Steve Landry is. They're listening right now, along with 3 million other Americans. A proud white American with a gun and strong conservative views. That's who I am, you left-wing scum.
Well, he's talking to me
Your worst
directly.
nightmare.
I shouldn't have answered those personality questions honestly at the start of the game. Escaped our demons perfect. Average speed. Back to the Future stands are loving every minute of it, Jerry. Fame level 2.5, style 40%. Oh, it's not stylish to die in a car crash on the highway? Okay. You've outrun your fear. It seems dormant for now. We got some problems, though. Actually, my car condition isn't even that bad. My wanted level's kind of high. My focus is high. I got $1 in my pocket. How am I supposed to get some gas, bro? I need some gas. Take me to Louisville on the US 65, please. You crash too much for your car to be in that kind of condition? Well, it's a Cybertruck, so everything I hit explodes, but the car is fine. Everybody inside of it has their flesh turned to like liquid meat, but the actual condition of the corrugated aluminum on the outside is pristine. $13 awaits you if you win. This is like the Rocket League esports scene before it really started to pop off. 3 minutes and 10 seconds with 2 opponents. Okay, here we go. I'm ready. I'm prepared. Cost me $10 just to fall asleep, so we better win the race. Sounds like the Smash scene currently. Oof. Lee, Omar, and Bert. Be in first place when the song ends. Here we go. We have a problem. They're faster than me. Be in first place as the song ends. Bro, get off the road, man. This is a racetrack.
I bet I'm faster than you.
Buddy, the sign said slow, okay? You're flaunting road safety right now. I mean, I know we want to get our thrills or whatever, but like... Chill out. Wow! Get pitted. I overtook you.
Overtaking me now, but the race ain't over yet.
I'm in first place. Where the heck was it? I passed 2 guys there? Well, we're definitely not going to lose. We're just following the rules of the damn road now. We'll just focus on the music. I can get in the zone. What's crazy is that, like, road signs can tell you about a detour close by. What's crazy is that, like, this is how, like, 1 in 10 people actually drives on the road. But they're not even, like, being chased by fear or anything. They're just, like, trying to get to the Fred Meyer. Not even, like, before it closes. Like, they're just going in peak hours. But they're driving with, like, the veins in their forearms popping out and stuff.
We've already raced in a
That seems bad. I did get an achievement for doing a barrel roll, though. So there is that. No sweat, bro. No sweat. Oh, excuse me. Lee is actually... He's making me sweat. He's about to pass me. This is where we have to engage in defensive driving. Defensive driving... A lot of people don't know about it. Defensive driving is when you drive in such a way that you can't be passed. Because getting passed by another car means they're going to get to their destination faster than you, which means you lost. As a man, as a person, as a human being, your life has less value than theirs if they get in front of you. So under no circumstances will anybody be passing me. At least I'm going to do my best to prevent it. It's funny because we're all laughing, but this is how some people actually think. If you ask them how they think, they would never admit it, but if you observe their behavior, you could derive it from second principles. I mean, you're cooked, lads. You're 192 units behind me. We're 93% of the way through the song. This is like Verstappen versus everybody else. That $13, I can already taste the 6-inch Subway sandwich plus chips plus drink, not from the cooler. We're going to have to get it from the fountain. But sometimes the fountain drinks taste better anyway.
The headquarters of California's KCDQ-FM is still occupied by the famed radio host J.C. Leonard. As
That's my guy.
reported, Leonard has stormed the KCDQ building.
Never mind, that's not my guy.
Inside the studio and has been broadcasting a vulgar comedy show called
Never mind, that's my guy.
FM. Guns were initially reported, but we have not been able to confirm if Leonard has taken hostages or if the police are involved. In recent years, J.C. Leonard has become one of the most popular radio personalities in the country, awarded with 2 Golden Microphone Awards. He disappeared from public life 3 weeks ago after an on-air mental breakdown during which he confessed to drug abuse,
That's not my guy.
addiction, sodomy,
It's my guy. It's not my guy. It's my guy. It's not my guy. It's not my guy. That's not my guy. It's, you know, people are multifaceted. People are complicated. Him, me. Win any race with a perfect grade. Average speed 116 miles an hour? Style points 95%. Did I perish once? Yes, I did. Did I achieve level 3 fame? Yes, I did. You've won. Your race reward is $13. A higher wanted level will cause the police to be more likely to catch you and react with more force. Watch out. That's fine. We're just driving past the precinct, bro. Don't even sweat it. Look at that. As long as you stay street legal, under the speed limit, driving 54.9 miles per hour, you got nothing to worry about. Welcome to Louisville. Punks.
Bumping into these punks makes you think going out for an evening beer to the cheapest bar around was not the smartest idea you've ever had. But there's no hostility in the girl's voice. You're not from around here, are ya?
She is holding a knife. That's like, I'm not thrilled about that. But this guy just looks like, I mean, that's me, man. That's me with my cuffs rolled up after I had to buy 32-32s because they don't sell 32-30s anymore because kids over the age of 14 are all like 6'3" now. They're not making any more 5'9.5" Andrews such as myself. So I either gotta cuff the jeans or I gotta get them hemmed, but then sometimes it takes a week and a half to get them hemmed, that I need the pants tomorrow. Tell the truth and wait for 5 hours with question mark results, or have them beat the crap out of your car. I guess I'll tell the truth and make $5.
She smiles and offers you a joint. The next couple of hours are a blur. Alcohol, laughter, pills, and a wild rush, accompanied by the roar of wind and sirens. When it's all over, a pocket full of coins softens the headache.
So that's what it's like to pass the vibe check. I wouldn't know in real life, but my fear has caught up to me again. I gotta get the freaking lead out, dude. I'm constantly, being reminded of my own demons. That is the hangover. That's your GABA receptors coming back online. I'm not afraid. I'm the kind of guy, I'm a different kind of beast. I'm the kind of driver that'll cross the lines of all the great state roads. Two minutes and 24 seconds to escape my fear. I'm not even sweating it, bro. I'm glancing. I gotta tell you, reading chat while driving, I never drive like distracted. 100%. You will not catch me using my phone when I drive at all, even at stoplights. Uh-oh. But if I was a distracted driver, playing racing games while looking at Twitch chat occasionally would illustrate the importance of always being focused on the road in front of you. Because a quarter of a second glance feels like no time at all. Then when you look back at the road, the picture of the conditions of the road has completely changed in that small amount of time. And you're like, ah! But I've kind of become like a perfect driver. I've kind of become like the greatest to ever do it. You know what the problem with our society is? There's no like NASCAR for driving safe.
Watch out, maniac!
Instead of who can drive the fastest, what if we had like a professional sport that was like who could drive the most lawfully and while spiking the adrenaline of their passenger the least? Like who could drive through the Costco parking lot on December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas, without their passenger being forced to grab the granny handle that's on the side of the Dodge Caravan. That would be something I would watch, man. I'd get out of bed for that. That's Canada's worst driver. True, but Canada's worst driver is like scary for me. Because like there's some people that are just bad at driving, but then there's always like one 26-year-old dude who's just like, yeah, I've been in like 80 accidents this year. No, I'm not gonna stop like texting and driving. And I'm like, this guy shouldn't be on TV. He should be like in prison or something. Ooh, did you see that near miss? I still get a rush of adrenaline when I like nail a parallel parking spot in Vancouver. It feels so good. My wife's like, why are you breathing so hard? And I'm like straight up Joaquin Phoenix mode.
You're listening to Rainbow
get it.
Revolution, your favorite pirate radio station with your favorite host, me, Riley. I'm like the best host there is. For real. How do I know that? I checked.
Holds up
All
spork.
the others will bore you to death. Oh, we're gonna have a good time together. We can talk about
Is a hot
anything.
dog a sandwich, Riley?
There's only one rule. No bullshit. So get ready. Mama's gonna pull your guts out and feed them to the chihuahua.
How Zoomers talk when they're horny. Bro! Jesus took the wheel! Escaped your demons. Perfect. Remember when I was crashing earlier in the game and now I'm the best to ever do it? 90 style points. I mean, our fame gain was out of control. You've outrun your fear. I mean, honestly, fear BTFO on that one. That one wasn't even close. Obviously, I'm going to need you to take me to Nashville, Tennessee. It's a 2-hour drive. It's going to cost me between $3.50 to $6. Let's go ahead and do that. I mean, honestly, we got money to burn right now. Speeding, wanted level increased. Oh, stop the car. A highway patrol wants you to pull over. You can obey and hope they don't recognize you, or surprise them by trying to escape. Run! Sorry. You go to the Bass Pro Shop Pyramid? You guys ever run away from the police? Me neither. I've never been in a situation where it would like really be relevant. In a car especially. Okay, escape the police chase. Ooh, and they got me with the jazz. Survive the chase until the song ends. No sweat. I have at a university party that was being too loud. But like, what are they gonna do? Like, if you're of legal age, I guess, like, and it's not your house, what's your problem? Outdistance the police, use detours, and break their barriers. I wasn't of age. Okay, I can understand that. I also think there's something, like, there's just something primal in the human brain. Even if you're not doing anything illegal or even frowned upon, if someone says, oh shit, it's the cops, the first reaction in your brain is scatter. It's like a tragedy of the commons. Because you don't want to be the last person to scatter, because you're going to get all the heat. Well, watch out. That's a John Mulaney bid? I didn't know. I knew Mulaney was the GOAT. I didn't know we came up with so many of the same jokes independently, even though I'm familiar with his catalog. Jump, that's fine. That's fine. They used to build these old cars stronger. A little scuffed? Yeah, but the style points, bro.
He's not afraid.
Police lost!
He's just too dumb to be afraid.
I wonder what, do you think if I fill up those 4 circles, I get some, I finish the mission early, maybe? What is this? What is this? Oh, it's another police car. I'm gonna hit you with a little zoom. I mean, you're never gonna catch me. It seems really hard to, like, stop a car in a car chase. Like, if you ask them to pull over and they don't do it, you're pretty much out of options, right? Like, I guess that's when they bring out the spike strips and stuff like that. Oh, I should have taken the detour. I'm amazing.
I hate getting old. One day you're 25, the next you...
I'm just gonna skip through that because the police were getting closer. What kind of cars do the cops have in Vancouver? I don't know. I think they have Dodge Chargers. Somebody here inform me whether I'm correct or not. That sounds right. They have Dodge Chargers, and then there's like SUVs as well. Maybe like a Ford Escape or something like that. You know what's crazy though? I don't mean to make this necessarily about the police, but if I'm like playing The Binding of Isaac while driving my car, they send me to prison. But every time I see a police officer driving in Vancouver, they're like using a laptop next to them while they drive, and like, but there's nobody to pull them over, right? Like, it's not like Internal Affairs doesn't have like a cruiser that's going to be like, hey, you were distracted driving. You've escaped the police chase. Choose a reward. Bro, I'm going full fame. Like, this might take us to level 4 fame. I don't know what that means. Are we like Madonna in Brazil? Nobody could be like Madonna in Brazil, bro. That concert had like 2 million people. A glimpse from the road. The deer. Citizen's arrest. Can you imagine? That would be a great
Road's
YouTube
dark,
video.
Quiet. The constant hum of the engine dulls your senses. Suddenly, a blurry shape flashes in front of your car. You hit the brakes and groan as the seatbelt painfully tightens around your chest.
That's why you shouldn't be wearing it. Especially if you're going to get into a crash.
You get out of the car. Something's moving behind the trees. Could it be? Impulsively, you step into the dark, steadying your breath. The figure remains still, waiting. You get closer and freeze. It's just a deer, staring at you intensely. You're overcome by crushing disappointment. It's irrational, but you hoped it was someone.
Who left you? Hey, librarian, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Hang on, the Kentucky police aren't too happy with us. We'll just drive 48 miles an hour until we're down to Tennessee. By the way, this is Heading Out, exclamation point, Heading Out. Came out today on Steam. A roguelite, a little, you got like a Slay the Spire inspired map and encounter system here, mixed with the driving elements of a racing game, or evoking the culture of American cult classic road movies. I'm trying to think of an American cult classic road movie where everyone doesn't get murdered by like a psychopath, because it doesn't feel like on this one Rutger Hauer's gonna pop out and kill us. I mean, it's like an Easy Rider type deal. Or do we go to Memphis or Birmingham? I would like to go this way because there's more encounters this way. Planes, trains, and automobiles. True. Nobody dies in that movie, although they do come very close. Favorite scene in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, when they go between the two transports and like there's just sparks shooting out, and then John Candy looks over at Steve Martin, or Steve Martin looks over at John Candy and he's the devil. That's a good one. Oh man. Okay, take me to Memphis. My fear is 5 hours away. I'm gonna speed up a little bit so my fear gets further away. And if the Tennessee police get upset, then that's not my problem. Told you. Ooh, you barely slipped by them. And now a message from our sponsors.
And now a message from our sponsors. Can't sleep? Fears of twisted dreams keeping you up all night? Are you suffering from unwanted nocturnal emissions?
I should be so lucky, bro.
Or maybe sometimes you wake up in someone else's bed, next to a strange man, both drunk and naked. You
Those
may be
aren't
possessed
pillows.
by a Baku or a Kikamora. You're not defenseless anymore. Buy the Suspiria AN800 anti-nightmare mattress and enjoy a good night's sleep again. Every mattress has been carefully exercised by the doctor priest Reagan McNeil. He's a living legend. McNeil's sacred power guarantees that neither demons nor spells will harm the owners of the Suspiria.
It's just a shame that this
AN800.
doesn't actually exist.
Call now, 956-437-DEMON. Call within the next 15 minutes to receive a 50% off discount. That's 956-437-DEMON.
I'm not skipping gold like that. These are ideas for like a grift if the whole streaming thing doesn't work out. So slow the car down! Oh, man. Fear's 7 hours away. We're chilling. You weren't speeding? Yeah, but they know who I am because I'm famous. I'm like Corey Worthington. Take the glasses off, Corey.
The road is full of potholes and you almost drove into a ditch. You stop and get out cursing when something catches your eye. It's the
Nar.
mother of all
Thank you
potholes,
for the
a
next line.
gigantic
Thank you.
bottomless pit by the side of the road. You dare to look inside. Its shape is almost clean cut, as if someone made it there deliberately.
Honestly, I'll toss a coin to my ditcher.
You make a wish and throw a coin. No sound follows. You feel strangely agitated as you get back to your car.
Yeah, because I just threw $1 away, man. This is like 1973. They could have bought me a new house. Fear 7 hours. My fear is taking a different path, bro. What if they're going? This is just like in Meet the Parents, when Greg Fokker is trying to outdrive Robert De Niro because he has to get home to make sure that Jinxie is hidden from, because they discovered it's just a cat that he got from the animal shelter and then spray painted a stripe on top of. Okay, hang on. Fear is 7 hours. We're still leading. We're leading. Start me off with some exploration. The last night of freedom.
You met Sheila in a Japanese bar, half naked and armed, fragile, brilliant, and funny. She's
You
a
ever put
convict.
an X
It's the
of
last night of
Band-Aids
freedom for her.
on a wound of yours? I've never done it, but it looks like you see it in cartoons and animated stuff all the time. Does it work? I mean, I guess if you had like a hot cross buns style wound or something like that. She's a convict, and this is the last night of freedom for her. I'll just listen to her, man. You know what? I wouldn't even talk. I want to hear what she has to say. I want to hear her Ed Norton perspective in the
She's
25th
Jewish,
hour.
Born in Poland. Family immigrated when she was 10. Twin brother died in Nam. She's bulimic. Just broke up with Toxic Tom. Bless you, Mrs. Machete. You're at her place when she goes silent and gestures towards her bed.
I'll pass. Just in case. Oh, that was a just in case. Okay, my focus is incredible. I have $8.31. My fear is relatively far away. I mean, I think we're easily beating fear. Let's put it that way. What if we could buy something? Duct tape for car condition. Repair toolkit makes your car condition better. We get a huge discount because we're famous. Or increased focus per fame level for $2.50. Today's newspaper. Honestly, I don't think we need any of them. I think we're rolling right now. Okay, we just got to keep outrunning our fear. The Mississippi police don't care about me at all. I'm gonna speed up in that case. Wow, they hate me! Just kidding, we're free.
The woman behind the stand seems ecstatic at the sight of a customer.
You, Baba?
People don't stop by her little gift shop often. The old lady's definitely not making a fortune here. She offers you some water. You reach for the mug and accidentally knock down a porcelain figure.
No.
Tears start streaming down her shocked face. It's nothing really. She'll repair it, she says. But you have no idea how, since her fingers are cranked by arthritis. Was a gift from her son, brought from Korea. A true patriot. A true American.
I'll spend an hour to repair it. It's the right thing to do. Speeding. Whoa! You barely slip by them. It's just that easy. How about a quick race? $17 awaits you if you win? Absolutely. No sweat. Hey, what's up to all the gamers out there? Me beginning my State of the Union address in the first year of my 6th consecutive presidential term. Money moves. $17 wouldn't even cover the gas. Bro, this is like, I gotta be careful. I was gonna say the 70s, but then there was like the energy crisis. This is like the late 1950s. They were just giving that stuff away. They were just pouring like leaded gasoline down the shower drain, bro. The oil flowed like water back then. How about a little detour for some style points?
You're that speed devil from the radio.
That's me. They're playing that Odelay core. $100 haircut and the devil's got a bag, got a couch in the back, sleep on the love seat. Oh, what does he say? No, 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 no. I'm a loser, baby. I know what you're talking about.
How'd you do that? Wait!
It's called a shortcut. Never heard of a shortcut before, Simon Pegg? Careful, careful. Oh! Yeah, I hope that song's in Joker 2, Les Deux à Fois. I think that would be a perfect song for Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga to sing. They sing it like at the same time, but this is before they've actually met in the movie. So they're both singing it, and then they bump into each other on the street, and they both drop all the beans they were holding. And then when they go to, oh, sorry, and they pick up the beans, they look each other in the eyes and they fall in love. And then they say, we're two losers, baby. So why don't you thrill me? And I mean, can you say best Oscar? That's like a guarantee. Catch me in the writer's room, getting beaten to death with hammers.
Oh my, it really is you, the Interstate Jackalope.
Are you guys even aware that this is a race? Me to the other unassuming drivers on BC's Highway number 1? I'm winning. Detour me? Hold. Oh my, I mean, like, this thing handles like a dream. She's built like a steakhouse, but she handles like a bistro.
If I win, I'd make the news, right? That'd be cool.
Careful what you wish for. $143 units behind. It's easy, just hold. Just hold. You know what I like? I like that it shows your gear shifter and your foot pedal when you hit the controls. That saves me from having to put a controller overlay up on the screen. Because inevitably, when I submit this run to Twin Galaxies, they're going to be like, we don't believe that like a human being could do this without being tool assisted. Well, now you can actually see my inputs like live in real time as I do them, and you can like verify them versus the actions that take place on the screen. I mean, I can't be stopped, bro. Win a race without taking damage? 121.02 miles per hour? So that's like 180 kilometers an hour, bro. It's actually more than 180 kilometers an hour. You've won the race. Your reward is $17. I mean, we're about to have our final boss fight. I was hoping we could get like go to a shop and they would be like, we're gonna double your speed. Fear is 8 hours away. Not even concerned. Explore me. Hippies.
At the first glance, they appear to be a group of colorful hippies, but when they block your path, you realize they're not hippies. They're just trouble. These junkies are so high you have no doubt you'll win the fight. But are you willing to attract attention just to save a few bucks?
I will intimidate them with my high fame. I'll be like, you don't want to rob me. I'm famous. You managed to avoid a fight with the hippies by intimidating them. A classic win-win situation. Honestly, get owned. Increased car condition. Increased focus level per fame level. Honestly, I'll tell you what. We got 19 bucks. Give me some duct tape. Holy cow, I've not used my inventory at all. Our car condition is full. I can't go to the... You can only buy one item from each shop. Okay, understandable. And I'm speeding. I'm outrunning my fear. I'm running on empty. Woo! You barely slipped by them. Chili race. Where's Joey Chestnut
Your
when you
journey
need
is
him?
quiet for a change. The road ahead is clear of any dangers. The weather is nice. You can forget your worries and enjoy the ride while listening to the radio broadcasts. Sounds tempting,
Honestly,
doesn't it?
we could just do a nice little drive, but I'm going to reject the chill race because I want to keep my acetylcholine high, and we're about to make it to what I assume is going to be like a pseudo-final boss fight. Don't let the police get you. We're almost there. Here we are. This is
As you drive
Tron.
up to the meeting spot, you're almost surprised to find someone actually waiting for you in this forgotten corner of the world. You can't see the driver, but the car seems familiar.
Wait. What if
probably
it's
the same
me
model
from
as
the
yours.
last loop that I did?
The duel will be fair. The greatest driver alive? Well, not for long, you tell yourself with a smile.
Imagine. Beat the best driver alive. Song time 450. U.S. Route 55, Louisiana. I know it like the back of my hand. It's a ghost race. Okay, step one. Obviously, I want to beat them on merit, but also, if I could just catch up to them and then pit maneuver them. Or just pull like a Grand Theft Auto 5, like pit maneuver them, get out, shoot out their tires with an Uzi, and then like let it ride. It's alright, 4 minutes and 18 seconds, just chill. My dude used a blink dagger. He's Ricky from Dota 2. He's driving through the cars. There's no chance I'm gonna catch up to this guy. This is like in Diddy Kong Racing, and I'm going up against the unfair turtle. I am the angry pumpkin. Bro, I got J.J. Abrams in my ear. Can you put the sunshade down a little bit? Okay, we're close. I'm taking a detour. I hope. Oh no, right back into the sun. We're winning?
Think you can outsmart me? You're just flesh and bones, all alone in the universe. We both know your other half doesn't even love you, if they even exist.
Sound like my therapist.
that is. Oh, what is it? You dare to disagree? Think someone can love you? Come on. We both know that's impossible.
What have I done? What have they forced me! It's a forced death, man!
Wait, what just happened? That glare, the crash, the voice.
I shouldn't have gone through the detour.
Between the questions popping up in your head, there's also a glimpse. Your past life comes to you. You were a racer, and a great one at that, a true champion. But when the real test came, you chickened out. It only takes one small act of cowardice to ruin everything, and you've learned that lesson the hard way. Trapped in a burnout pit, you wanted to leave it all behind, and there's more to that memory, but your time is up for now. You die.
Okay, Schenectady, New York. Let me check out my run summary. As far as I'm concerned, we just won. Your level of fame is high. The general public followed your story with interest. We were an unmatched stuntman. Our opponents were astonished. We performed freaking barrel rolls. Your reputation level was high. People perceived you as a righteous and caring person who sides with the weak and the disadvantaged. Hey, excuse me. That's conjecture. You didn't see that happen on the screen. You're making an assumption. You're making an inference. Rip Bert, rip to a legend. Unmatched stuntman Bert has just been exploded. It's the highlights of our life. It's cool that it's got a replay afterwards. Like right before you die, you see your entire life flash before your eyes. With the 2010 soundtrack. I remember that. That was me rejecting the chill race. This is me being blinded by God and then killed. Very cinematic, very cinematic. Okay, we go again. Again, this is exclamation point heading out. The game came out today on Steam. Thank you to Saber Interactive for the sponsorship. Go check it out for yourself at the link in the video description or the link in chat when you type exclamation point heading out. New possibilities, but also new threats, and also a new car. Act 2. Honestly, I think you could put me on difficulty level challenge. I think I was doing a great job. What are the rumors about you? Best friend. Life partner. Family trauma. Let's just go with none. I don't want them to play on my real fears. None trauma, left beef.
There's speed, a blinding glare, a car crash.
I remember.
The pain.
The pain of me dying. And then we outrun our fear in our sick new Cruisin' USA machine. I'm so ready. This thing's got some freaking giddy up, bro. Scream! The National be like, Nick Cave be like, you should probably try second playthrough on controller. Bro, what are you? I was goated with the sauce, man. I was good. Do you see the way I was slipping betwixt vehicles? I'm driving just fine. You got nothing to worry about. Texting and driving a little bit. I got distracted by the controller vibration, honestly. First person though, I mean, this is the more authentic way to drive for sure. I'm chilling. If anything, this should be second nature. This is how I get to work in the morning. Wow, bro, what? Construction is getting out of control. Wait, can this really be a construction site? There's not 17 dudes holding a sign while 14 dudes look at their phone. No disrespect. Sure you're doing an important thing, maintaining vital infrastructure within city limits. Plus, we're still just escaping the city, so the first damage shouldn't even count. R/construction is not gonna like that. R/construction, don't get mad at me. I'm talking about road construction. I'm not talking about house construction. I'm sure you guys are doing lots of stuff. I'm in the woods now. I am in the woods. Revive available? Why would I need a revive, bro? I just got to get back on the road. Before roads existed, this is how like we had to get places. You just drive on the grass. You ran away. Lucky you. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to third person. My tummy prefers third person. How do you think George Washington crossed the Delaware, bro? They didn't have roads back then. He had descended through the amber waves of grain. And like he was crowning thy good with brotherhood above the fruity plains or whatever. I don't really know the whole song. We don't sing it as much up here.
Just because the crooked media gave you a fancy nickname doesn't mean you're free to do whatever you want. You blocked the highway and made me late.
The fruity plains? Isn't that what Woody Guthrie said?
For the first time in my career.
Above the fruity plains.
I'm sick of sissies like him. Crybabies.
Fruited plains.
I will do everything in my power to support our
that makes more sense.
Who are after you. Surrender now, or I'll make your life a freaking nightmare. You have been warned.
Why does he sound like me? Okay. I've escaped my demons. I didn't drive so well, I'll admit. My style points are only 50%. I did get the talented score, though. I'll take that.
The Interstate Jackalope, on the road once again. On your own, as always. You wonder about the most important person in your life. Your best friend. Your life partner.
You knew straight
You knew
away.
right from the start the intimacy between you two was special. So you gave your other half time to get to where you were. And when it finally happened, it was all you ever wanted. Time to go now.
Roll out. Escape your fears and challenge the champion. This time the fear will not catch me. I mean, I'm just being straight up with you. We can go to LaSalle or we can go to Indianapolis. Where are we trying to get to? Oh my gosh. Laredo. We could take a different path this time. Okay. Okay, take me to LaSalle. Hold the Muse. That one's for my Kingston viewers. All 3 of them. Fear is 5 hours away. We have 18 bucks in our pocket. Just drive nicely. No reason to send it right off the bat. Yeah, we go to LaSalle. LaSalle the band. Grade 7 French class coded, for sure. You ever go to French class in 1999? I bet you didn't. I bet you didn't. You act like you've never been there.
The kind-looking older gentleman a lift. You expected a nice chat to chase away the fatigue. What you got is a drunken space program veteran complaining about Jews and racial purity, with an unmistakable Nazi tattoo on his forearm. Misunderstanding your silence as encouragement.
What if we rob him, mark him, and dump him?
There's only one place fit for Nazis. The dustbin of history.
The easiest $10 ever made. Whoa! Wait, I haven't done anything wrong. Why am I scared of the police? I haven't done anything wrong. Oh, right. History.
It wasn't that long ago. You still remember the vibe. The thrill of excitement. The sense that a collective dream was being fulfilled.
This is me at Universal Studios.
Was happening in front of your very eyes. It was probably the last moment when folks were not ashamed to use the words nation, humankind, and future. One game isn't expensive, and winning seems achievable. However, it would certainly take at least a few tries to pick up the figurine.
I'm going to play for the figurine. Of course. The symbol of one of the biggest triumphs in American history is 25 cents. It was made in Hong Kong. Very clever. Collectibles, please. We have the astronaut and the goat. I was hoping it would give us like a double jump on our car or something like that. So if there was traffic, we could go like boing.
Roy Somerset. Jolene Somerset. Okay. On the air, 1212.
She doesn't have the juice, I'm sorry to say.
Steaming black cup of coffee with 2 sugars within reach. Alrighty. Quick and painless.
Average streamer starting their stream after a 2-hour starting soon graphic plays.
To Simple Living FM. Looking for house maintenance tips? Won't find them here. Business advice? Not from me. Hope to hear one of my cooking lessons.
Like a game where you get a chance to riff.
But if you want to know personal details from a middle-aged woman's life going through a divorce, well, then you, my friend, have tuned into the right place. And if you suck a stick around...
Word wrong?
Then I,
She said the word wrong. I could never. Yeah, they had millennials back in the 70s. A lot of people didn't know that. LaSalle, I'm just going to be honest with you, LaSalle, I'm just going to drive the extra 30 minutes to Bloomington, bro. I'm not going to any stores. I'm not going shopping in LaSalle when Bloomington is right there. I will just drive nicely. We got to take a rest. I would prefer if the fear didn't catch up to us. They're kind of beating us to Laredo, though. But I don't want to... I'm not burning gas money for no reason. Thoughts on the Met Gala? I wanted to go this year. I just couldn't find the availability in my schedule, unfortunately. I had an outfit picked out and everything. It was going to be my olive green sweatshirt and then my olive green trousers. And then
This is what
I was thinking I'd bust out the New Balances for it.
There was a street show here recently, and it turned out the performer wasn't only the Queen of Flowers, but also a thief.
She stole
The
our hearts.
accuser is quite agitated. Noticing your ride, his eyes go wide. It's you, isn't it? The jackalope. Listen, there's an election coming up, and that con artist took my fucking watch. Not a good look for a politician. The police are useless, but I'm sure you'd catch up with her in no time. I have friends on the force. Do this for me, and I'll make your life easier.
Sure.
Refuse, and I'll
I'll
report.
catch up to her. I already did it. It's just that easy. Now I can speed because... Wait, no, don't speed. Your focus is so low. Please rest and restore your focus. I will rest for 4 hours so that I can still have time to outrun fear. But the fear's getting close, bro.
Not many things in this world beat bacon and eggs.
Ron
Unless the meal
Swanson
gets
posting?
interrupted by Claudia Cardinale, casually seating herself at your table. She orders fries. Oh, the day
To
she's
share?
having. Recently, she has invested in an Amazon milk frog farm. They were reproducing so fast that some had to be moved to the attic. Soon they were everywhere. Everywhere. Jumping out of toilets, lamps, cupboards. One hid in a cereal box.
Remember when that guy
ate
found
itself
tempura
to
shrimp
death?
in his Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Oh, and they're poisonous. Claudia's fuming.
Move out, sell the frogs,
What's she to
learn
do?
to coexist, or lick the
Suddenly
frog.
you wake up. It was just a dream. But wait,
I told her
what
to
was
lick
your
the frog,
advice?
bro.
You told her to...
Let's see. We're going to get a Magnolia type ending on this one. Yes. Okay, focus is good. Drive away from your fear. Never drive uphill, me lads. Watch out for the police. Bro, they're camping! Like, they're literally camping. What can I do?
Stopping by the smoking crater, you expected to find a space rock, not a bruised
This is
teenager in a
Yamcha.
tattered cape.
it's Yamcha,
Girl
dude.
smiles dimly.
Drake, after Kendrick Lamar drops a 7-track combo in 15 minutes. This may sound odd, but I need to use your car battery. Yeah, go ahead.
Before you manage to collect your thoughts, the girl stands up.
She might be in like a
pops the hood and
Chevchelio's
touches the
Crank
battery
2 high
connectors.
voltage type situation.
In exchange, for what exactly? She offers you some rest or a golden coin. Your choice.
Give me the coin, please. If your car condition falls to 0, your fear will catch you and end your run. Bro, she took like half my car's condition? I just stopped in to see what condition my freaking condition was in. $10 though. $10 is $10. Okay, St. Louis. This is a big city, but our fear is close. Let's start by exploring a little bit. I mean, we could just always outrun our fear. We don't have to be like super scared.
A loud crack of something breaking, followed by drunken cheers. It's coming from the zoo. Damn your curiosity. You stop the car to investigate. Turns out a bunch of Riley fans, followers more like, already managed to rescue half of the menagerie.
What kind of
Would you like to
cracked
buy
zoo
bars?
has raccoons
Well,
in
would
the
you?
exhibits, bro?
But that one cage just won't give in. You're pretty sure the orangutan kept inside just gave you the finger.
What? That's my brother, dude.
They want you to tie a rope between
That's
your
the
car and
herbalist.
cage door and step on the gas. Are you in?
Yeah. Fame up, wanted level increased. Absolutely. You release the zoo animals onto the city streets. I'm just an interloper, bro. I could do whatever I want. Okay, let's take the long way home here. Take me to Janice. The first shop. Let me see. I would like to take some duct tape to increase my car's condition. Thank you so much. And then we'll keep driving. YOLO. Should drive into the fear, dude. Yes. I'm not burning any extra gasoline. It's not required. won't be necessary. Hello, officer. I'm a simple man of the cloth obeying the speed limit. You wouldn't dare pull me over.
When you step out of the car to take a piss, you realize that true heaven, the marvelous Sky City, is hovering among the clouds. As a child, you dreamed of living up there, surrounded by the sun, always on the move. But your folks were too poor.
Fuck the Sky City, bro. Bunch of posers live there.
Fuck the Sky City. A city without poverty and pain. A city of false happiness. True heaven hides behind the clouds as you turn your back on it to continue the journey.
It's that easy. They literally don't care about me. Okay, time to do some driving. It's been a bit. I'll give you $13 if you can get me. Oh, man. Get ready. I bet there's sadness even in Sky City. Yeah, probably like you ordered like a baked brie and then they give you like some air fried Edam or something like that. And you're like, no! 1-star Google review. Lie and say that the waitress spit in your food. I know how it is. Tale as old as time. What if we just crashed into their car until they died? Hey NL, would you consider Savage Garden to be one of the most ahead of their time musical acts? No, I'm so sorry. You have stepped into the wrong domain. Maybe it's bait to begin with, in which case bait used to be believable and it still is too. No, I do not consider Savage Garden to be one of the most ahead of their time musical acts in history. Oops, sorry. What? You got reinforced quarter panels, bro?
You got lost, Jackie? Should I wait for you?
He rejected the pin maneuver. That's all right, we're back. He shrugged it off. He can't be killed. It's the Cybertruck. What about JoJo? Get out right now. It's the end of you and me. It's too late. I can't wait for you to be gone. It's crazy as she was singing that song in like the 9th grade or something like that, right? She's gonna have to wait a long time for him to be gone. Like, you guys are gonna be going to the same high school until 12th grade.
Do you believe in reincarnation? Because I feel like we've already...
JoJo Siwa? No, the original JoJo. Not from Bizarre Adventure, and not from the band with KC. No, not JoJo Ma. I believe that's a reference to a cellist. She was in the movie RV. I don't know if that's true, but I'm gonna imagine that you know more than me. No, not Jojo Rabbit, the Taika Waititi movie. I forget her last name. It's JoJo something. She had like a couple of popular songs way back in the day. No, not Mojo Jojo. That's a different, I believe that's the villain from the Powerpuff Girls. Alright, nobody knows. That's fine. I don't know either. I can't really be mad at you. Was she in the movie Aquamarine? I don't know because I didn't see it because it was honestly just there. It wasn't targeting me as its prime demographic. I believe it was like a coming-of-age movie about like a teenage mermaid or something like that. That wasn't my tempo. I was watching The Chronicles of Riddick at the time.
Good skill. You earned those bucks.
Easiest win of my life.
These fucking kids. You gotta be fucking kidding me. How stupid can you get? Are you for real? Like, what did you think was gonna happen?
Me going
That
through my
these
on-ban
animals would,
requests?
I don't know, run back to Africa? Board a magical train to Neverland? Well, guess what?
My lane.
Now
My
all
lane.
these hippos and monkeys, all these boas and koalas, they're all fucking dead. They're all dead. And it's your fault. And what? Did they, like, do it for me? Yeah, of course.
A
It's
radio
your fault,
host's
right?
audience is a
Of
reflection
course.
of the host, actually. So really, she's more guilty than me, even though I did that shit. So true, so true. Perfect driving. Average 108 miles per hour. 95 style points. You've won the race. I will say Arkansas police, they don't like me. They don't like me. I must be doing something right. Oh, we're in Missouri still. My mistake. Fuel share.
An old pickup parked on the roadside and the driver leaning on it have both seen better days. At first sight, you can see that they're waiting far too long for a Samaritan that'll help them with some gasoline.
Okay.
If you share with this poor bastard, there's a risk you'll soon find yourself in the same position.
Share gas. Costs you 2 hours, raises your rep. Easiest game of my life. I'm not worried about the fear. If the fear catches us, we'll just drive faster. Just amping up the driving a little bit. Don't want to be caught by the police before we cross state lines. No, we're okay. Where's Laredo? All the way down here. It's another race to Oklahoma City. Either way, we got to go to Oklahoma City. Well, that's not true, but I'm going to go this way anyway. Focus is low. Oklahoma City, that's like a big city, though. We can rest there. They probably got like a Ramada. Chill, bro, chill. You can drive legally. No one's stopping you from driving the speed limit. Highway Patrol wants you to pull over and hope they don't recognize you or surprise them by trying to escape. I'll pull over. They're not going to know me. I'm not that famous. Seems like everything's fine. Sorry for wasting your time. It's all right. I'll bill you. The Queen of Flowers Part 2.
The crowd is blocking the road, so you stop the car. It's her, the Queen of Flowers, the thief. Her ethereal voice echoes in the street. Her moves seem almost anatomically impossible, body flowing like water. It's
beautiful.
Soon her show ends. She leaves the stage, chased by sad, longing groans. She's walking in your direction and looks you straight in the eye while passing by. When the Queen's long
She muttered something underneath the breath. I studied the lines of her face. I must admit, I felt a little uneasy when she bent down to tie the laces of my shoes. I see what's going on here.
She's pickpocketed you.
Still worth $5 or bitch $5? I'm not gonna let a lady thief turn me into a misogynist. $5 well spent. I'm not gonna go back on my morals. King shit. Thank you. Name 100 lady thieves. Mary Pickford. That's not a thief, that's an actress. She stole the nation's hearts, okay? Back in the 1920s, she stole the nation's hearts. Who the hell is Mary Pickford? You don't know America's Sweetheart, Canadian actress Mary Pickford from the 1920s? Catherine Zeta-Jones from that movie with the lasers. Excuse me, that movie's called Entrapment, and it has more scenes than that. It's also one of Sean Connery's best roles of the 90s, as long as you ignore like 5 other movies. Four racers, huh? She does dip betwixt them, though. You're the man now, dog. Finding Forrester, classic film. Name one film Mary Pickford has been in. Okay, here we go. Oh, you're a Mary Pickford stan? Name anything she's ever done. The Castle of the Cabinet of fucking Dr. Cagliari. I'm just taking a guess. Banger film. One of my favorites. One of my favorite movies I've never seen, but tell people that I've seen to get some cinematic street cred so they don't make fun of me for loving Spider-Man 2.
You're the interstate jackalope. I bet I'm faster than you.
J.J. Abrams? J.J. Abrams, mind your own business, J.J. Abrams?
You may have overtaken me
Whoa.
now, but the
Whoa,
race ain't
careful
over yet.
everybody, careful. Hey, let's not do something we regret here on this detour. I decide where the road is by putting my car there. If I put my car there, it's the road. It's that simple. Corey. Corey. I'm gonna get ya. One way or another. I'm gonna get ya, get ya, get ya, get ya. That's me! Get screwed, buddy! Oh no! My car is vaping? Dude, this is like actually trying to drive on I-5. Like, pick a lane. Look at it's that easy. My car's got the dang popcorn lung. Daily commute to Denver, be like, is it true? I read something today that the closest major city to Denver is a 9-hour drive. Is that actually true? That seems crazy. Like, the American West is so vast, man. Nah, Aspen is close. Is Aspen a major city, though? Or is it like a ski resort? Nailed it. The West slaps. Isaac Brock be like... I don't feel like I need to use a revive. I feel like I beat the mission. Lincoln, Nebraska is only 7 hours away. 334 miles to Albuquerque? Holy, man. Closest major city to Toronto is Montreal. I don't know whether, like, Montreal, pardon me, or, like, Detroit is closer. But even Montreal, I mean, it's probably like a 5-hour drive. Ottawa, listen, I love Ottawa, but I'm not, I don't know if I'd go so far as to call it a major city. Hamilton. Hamilton, no disrespect, kind of minor in, like, cultural impact, but major in terms of population, at least. Capital of Canada is not a major city. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's just, it's the Byward Market, it's the Parliament buildings, it's the Museum of Civilization, and then Kettleman's Bagels, and that's basically it. You've seen the whole thing. I like Ottawa. It's the Rideau Canal. It's all that and more. I'm going to explore first. I'll owe you $19 if you take this to Balmora, Texas. We're not going to take that. That's out of the way. I'm sorry to inform you. Rest me. Dude, it's so cheap to rest. Because everybody loves me. I don't even care if the fear catches up to me. That's what sleep is for. Okay. Can I buy a repair toolkit? Stop fear for 3 hours. I'll take a quick diazepam. And then get me the heck out of here. Take me to Dallas. The fear is very close. If the police catch me, I will use a diazepam. Nice try, loser. Winnipeg to Regina is 6 hours. Yeah, but like...
Connecticut. Dear Riley.
I mean,
blah,
no
blah,
disrespect
blah.
to Winnipeg,
Okay,
but you're
the
no
joke.
Denver.
This
And no
is my
disrespect to Regina, but you're
I never
probably
knew
no
my
Albuquerque.
real ladder Nice joke. But is it a first prize kind of joke? Meh. Next up, Becky Detroit. A magician
So true.
is walking
Me
down
seeing
the
sirens in my
street
rearview
and
mirror
he
and popping the whole
turns
stash of
into a
Ozempic real quick.
grocery store.
Popping out of. Can you step out of the vehicle, sir?
Oh
Gladly.
my God, I can't. Dan, Massachusetts. I love my furniture. My recliner and I go way back.
Sorry, I'm ignoring the jokes.
Oh,
+2,
Mark,
+2.
Chicago. Why do graveyards have gates?
Because people are dying to get
people
in.
Are dying to get in? Wait, that's not funny. That's sad as fuck, Mark. How are graveyards funny? Like, funny how? Great, now I'm depressed. That's it. No one wins a one-time ticket for a swimming lesson with Diana Ross. Thanks, Mark. Show's over.
Good job, Mark. Wow, the police! Run, bro! Pop the diazepam real quick. Mr. Anderton. Run! Chat bringing up Nutty Putty Cove. It does always harsh the vibe. I don't like remembering, you know, the most viscerally horrible way to die that's ever come to pass. You will never get this. My swag is too high. You might get this, actually. Time to arrest the perp! What are you talking about, bro? No shot. Not gonna happen. Not on my watch.
Clear the way. I'm gonna push him off the road.
Jewelry seller. I need your swaggiest chain. I'm headed into battle. You can't handle my swaggiest chain. You are but a swag interloper. My chains are made for rappers, not a white-collar office worker such as you. You need a less swaggy chain, traveler. Sorry. Sometimes there's really only one job on this planet that's a fit for me.
This is the police. Pull over immediately.
And it's the host of The View. But since I can't do that, I guess I'll keep streaming for now. This is Shut Up and Drive by Rihanna, bro.
Holy crap. Gotta respect those driving skills.
Don't hear that too much. You could probably host at midnight. I'm asleep by then, bro. There's no way I could host that.
Damn you, Jackalope! What are you? We are close enough.
Sorry. I might need like a repair kit after this. Whoa, dude! They're honestly fricking with me because I'm a teenager with a little bit of gold and a pager. And I don't think that that's okay. Like, they don't have probable cause, bro. In my opinion, at least.
That's all you got, Jackalope?
Police lost.
I'm impressed.
Boy, I hope they did. You ever see the video of it's the subject of the tweet, or the body of the tweet, I should say, is like, this is how we deal with illegally parked cars in Europe. And like a car is parked illegally, and someone just drives over to it with a forklift, and then puts the forks under the car,
We're on board the L train. And
picks
we
up
see
the
this
car, and then
40
puts it like on the
something
back of the
dude
truck
sitting
and
down
drives
next to this
away.
blonde
Is
who's
that
there
real?
by herself. Hey, sweetheart, what you reading? Why so sad? The girl's like, "Oh,
Chicago
I'm so
reference.
bored. I'd like to tell him to beat it. I see him lecture me, and I'm so
I don't don't need a revive,
So
bro.
fucking over
I'm
it.
just driving over here because there's no cars
We
to hit.
grab him. I'm fucking furious. Guy's clearly scared. I spell it out to him how fucking rude that was and kick him out at the next stop. The girl, she's in shock seeing girls standing up to a dude like that. Well, ladies, yes, you can. They don't listen.
Who runs the world?
Wake up.
Girls. That girl's name, Albert Einstein. Everybody clapped and gave me $3, equivalent to $100 in 2024. I'm continuing my journey. You've escaped the police. Honestly, I'd like to raise my car condition, but we can't do that. I'm gonna gain fame because, I mean, that's just the kind of beast I am, honestly. No need to pop the diazepam yet. It's not necessary. Could honestly use some gasoline, though. Or some money, I guess I should say. Oh, but there's a race. That's what it's for. Is it true that Canada only has one road? No, we have one highway that stretches through the entire country. Or at least like the southern end of the entire country. It's called the Trans-Canada Highway. We have more than one road. We got the 401. We got the Highway 1, Highway 99. One of those is the Trans-Canada Highway. Yeah, you got Bloor Street. You got Yonge Street. You know what's a cool North American fact? If you start in Vancouver and you get on a street called Oak Street, you can literally follow that road, making no turns, all the way down to Tijuana, Mexico. I think it's like if you go Oak Street southbound off of like 2nd Avenue or something like that, you can drive it straight all the way to the American border. It becomes I-5. You drive it into California, it becomes the Pacific Coast Highway. Then you can drive it right to the U.S. and Mexican border and straight down to Tijuana. It's pretty neat, right? My wife's probably sick of me saying it every time we turn onto Oak Street, though. It happens a lot because, like, it's the way you get to the Richmond Costco. Unrelated, but the most popular bus route in North America is the 99 in Vancouver. I buy it 100%. They got those reticulated buses with the accordion in the middle. Easiest race of my life. Reticulating spleens, so true. I've ridden the bus in Vancouver a lot. I've been verbally abused by other passengers on the bus. It's a Vancouver rite of passage, man. God help you, though, if you have to take the 99 on like a Friday or a Saturday night and you get on at like one of the stops that like UBC was before it and all the students are on drinking like 80% vodka, 20% Kool-Aid out of red cups and like standing in the middle of the accordion. I should have taken the detour, man. Just getting thrown around like it's an earthquake every time they have to turn. Blocking the door. Oh, don't even get me started, man. But you know what? It's a small period of their life.
Hey, folks, I just saw the jackalope. Lucky me.
Squeeze me? So I just had to tap the brakes real quick like I was on a Mario Kart arcade machine. This does sound like the SNL theme song. Musical guest, the jackalope. I do have to say, I think it's time for Saturday Night Live to retire the delineation between cast members and featured players. Because to me, that's like a he will divide us moment, and he is Lorne Michaels. Everybody on the show should be a cast member, bro. Imagine like having a last name of like Anderson, so in alphabetical order you're first. But then you get introduced after Kristen Wiig because you've only been on the show for 3 years and Lorne Michaels doesn't like you. I mean, it just doesn't seem fair to me, is I guess what I'm trying to say. Like, why do we have like a caste system for improv comedians? They're all doing their best, man. They're at the height of the. It doesn't get any better than SNL if you're an improv comedian. That's like the Saturday Night Live of comedy. Let's give them some respect. Help. I'd like to use my revive quickly, please. That one's my bad. I mean, my car did a front flip. That tends to be bad for the car. Unless you're like James Bond or something. Joy is closely monitoring your escape from the cops. Joy, you've used the one twice, Joy. Joy!
And I'm telling you, this might be it, folks. I mean, it's crazy that this is everything they talk about right now. My whole goddamn neighborhood is watching. It's like the
Listening to talk radio
NBA
when
finals.
season 1 of Survivor was on in the year
This is just
2000.
one man or woman. Yesterday at the diner, they didn't let me change the channel. Everyone wanted to watch the news. But it has to stop at some point, right? If you're listening, Jackalope, don't do anything stupid. They catch you. They catch you. Maybe it's just meant to be.
Your old ass was alive when Survivor started? Yep. Not only was I alive, I have like memory from that era. I was like 12 years old. I'm a different kind of guy. I'm the kind of guy who would watch that finale and laugh when Sue Hawk tells Richard Hatch that if he was on fire on the side of the road, she wouldn't stop and spit on him to put him out. She kind of took it personally. She took the gamesmanship a little bit too seriously, maybe. Oh. Spit? She said something. I don't think she said P-E-E. I think she said spit. I can't remember. Aw, don't, librarian, don't do that. Also, you might want to look up Sue Hawk, okay? Entertain me. I'll give you $26 if you reach Balmora in 6 hours. Okay, I'm a different kind of beast. I'll do that. This is going to take us 3 hours to 10 hours. And this is going to take us another, I don't know, probably the same amount. That's not possible, bro. They didn't give us the $26 yet, huh? I guess I'm just going to, like, ignore them. I might like to repair my car a little bit, though, for 10 bucks. Oh, but my demons have caught up to me. Me when I receive an invoice from the auto body shop. Sorry. I have ADHD. Skirt! You wouldn't get it. Picking out a Halloween costume ain't the sort of thing a guy like me can get into. All of the wheels fall off of my car when I turn right to exit the garage because they haven't screwed the bolts on yet. I'm crying and resting my head on the steering wheel. Frick, 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 frick. The bolts? They're not bolts? What are they? You just want me to say nuts.
Hey, it's that driver from the news. Good job fooling all those cops.
Reminds me of, so like we have a tricycle for our daughter. It's perfectly safe, okay? That's the first thing I'm gonna say. The second thing I'm gonna say though is I built it. From like it came in pieces and I put it together. But there's only like 2 things to screw in and like a couple of things to snap on. And we took her out yesterday for a little tricycle ride. It also, I should mention, it has a handle on the back, so you can push the tricycle and like steer it from the back, okay? My daughter eventually decided she had enough of the tricycle, and we were going inside the grocery store, so I said, that's okay, I'll pick up the bike and just carry it through the grocery store. I picked up the seat, and the handlebars fell off and the front tire fell off and the whole thing like clattered on the ground like for like the slapstick from the Three Stooges or something like that. And people were like, what happened? I was like, it's just the tricycle, man. It's safe as long as you have pressure on the handlebars. The front wheel doesn't fall off, okay? But if you start applying an upward pressure on the handlebars, the little plastic piece that holds the handlebars to the rest of the bike frame, like it wasn't built for that, bro. And it just like falls apart. It's very easy to put back together. It's kind of like bike Lego, but still. Little plastic piece, safe. Well, listen. They don't make them like that anymore. True. I think it's BS that you have to... I'm dead. Fatal crash. Yeah, there's no way we're living through that one. I feel like it's BS that you have to build so much of your own stuff these days. And the crazy part about it is that you're gonna be like, oh, learn some skills. Okay, sure, I understand that, but like, isn't that the elites making you mad at your fellow man because they've offloaded so much work onto us?
Probably wondering, how's our favorite driver doing?
Like, why can't IKEA just like give you the Billy bookcase, man? Like, you got a truck, why can't you just deliver the Billy bookcase?
Like, I'm just like super duper likable. Like, I'm so fucking likable that an old lady bought me a pretzel the other day with chocolate, real sweet. And then she told me about her grandkids, like one of them's in prison.
You can pay for that?
threatened her with like a machete.
They should do it for free.
Machete?
For free.
Right, the
A
driver.
lean night.
Pig swarmed her, but she got away easy. The pursuit ended in a spectacular clusterfuck, Sheriff Sir. We are sorry. We will piss on each other now and jerk off without breaking eye contact.
You hear that, Chad? Chad was like, jerk off. Yeah! Without breaking eye contact? Ooh. That's tough. That's a tough one. A lean night. Bridge over the River Kwai. Dr. Zhivago. It happened one night. I always forget the fourth one. It's a different one every single time. Fear is 1 hour away. Okay, step one. Diazepam. Bet. San Antonio or Houston, then San Antonio. Just take me straight to San Antonio. Brief encounter. Brief encounter. That's it. Are you 90s maxing? I don't know if they were building their own furniture in the 90s. I thought you would like drive up to some dude's garage and he would be like, here's a table. And you would just put it in your house. Bro, the police hate me. I'm going to be caught by the police. They hate me. They hate me for driving 47 miles an hour. I'm forced to run. It's a Buster Keaton and Henny type of night. Yeah. Tonight, I'm going to let the Josh do the talking. I know what you're talking about. That night we let the Pingus flow. You know? Yes, it's the nights we spent off the Pingus that really matter. Oh, man. I'm 35 years old. I'm almost 36, really. I guess I'm like halfway, but my personality is degrading the older I get. Which I think is kind of sick, man. I think that's kind of cool.
It's the Jackalope. We're going after him.
Don't worry, Pingus is 40. Is that a Judd Apatow movie? You're not old? Why the LARP? Because my chat is full of like 23-year-olds. And if you're 23, the only thing older than a 23-year-old is like a 35-year-old. Because they feel like people's lives just like stop when they turn 30. So I'm just playing into that. It's for fiscal benefit. It's for fiscal gain. So my editor posted that TikTok where I was talking about how like, oh, 23-year-olds, why don't the 23-year-olds just go meet up with each other at the bar and talk about how their bodies are breaking down? Like, oh, 23 is where things really start to fall apart. The joke was that it's not even close to where things start to fall apart. But then all the comments are like, please don't put this evil on me. I'm 23 and I'm not ready to decrode. And I'm like, you're not even getting the joke, man. The joke is that you're not even close to being decroded, or if you're decroded, it's because of your own actions in all likelihood. I don't know when you start to really break down. 23-year-old is is when insane, like superpowers start to break down. You're like, oh, I can't lose like 6 pounds of fat in a week just by jogging. I have to like do couch to 5K and it takes 30 days for me to lose that weight now, like a normal person. I can't do like 2 days of crunches and have a 4-pack before beach day. I've got to like put that stuff on my calendar 3 months out and like change my diet and my habits and stuff like that.
Oh my, it really is you, the Interstate Jackalope.
Jogging's not that good at burning calories. Excuse me? Have you ever run a marathon? Try jogging 42.2 kilometers a day. I will say, was anybody here in the Vancouver Marathon? Because if you are, I'm mad at you. I don't mind when you run marathons in other cities, but why are you running a marathon in my city and like all the roads are closed and I'm trying to take my daughter to classes and stuff like that? Also, apparently you're not allowed to like walk the course unless you pay money for it. Bro, I paid for these city streets. How are you going to tell me that I'm not allowed to walk the city streets that I paid for? But some dude who flew in from like Santa Cruz is able? Just because he paid $300 to like the Bank of Montreal? That doesn't make any sense.
He must be stopped. So do whatever it takes, whatever's necessary. You want to arrest the bastard?
They paid more? No shot. Well, our property taxes are actually pretty low here, but maybe that's true.
Shoot him. This round's on me. A get out of jail free card. Just get him off the roads and off the news. For good.
We should ban running for fun. There should be like a lane for every vehicle. There should be one lane for cars. There should be a lane for electric scooters driven by DoorDash drivers. There should be a lane for bicycles. Then there should be a lane for runners. And there should be a lane for joggers. And there should be a sidewalk for walkers. I will take, I mean, honestly, increased focus and we're never going to lose again. I think I told this joke 2 years ago and it didn't hit, but in our old neighborhood, there were a lot of joggers. And I would always be like walking with my daughter in the stroller and I would see like a jogger for no reason with like an empty sidewalk. A jogger would just be jogging in the bike lane. And I'm like, buddy, you ain't that fast. No disrespect. I don't mean to make you feel bad about it. Like, your cardiovascular health is still really good, but obviously you have too big of an opinion of yourself. You're not a bicycle, bro. You're not a bicycle. You got shoes on. You got no wheels. Okay, hang on. We're going to skip broadcast. We got to make it to San Antone, bro. You're not that guy, pal. There's a street race ahead of you. We skip it. We skip it. We don't need the money. Tonight we're going to let the Pingus do the talking. Isn't that right, Chiblee? You are out of money. No money for gas? Escape. The owner called the cops and they responded immediately. Bro, why was I ever getting money? It turns out you could just drive fast and never have to pay for anything? I'll admit I had the throttle down the whole time, okay? Hey, NL, you gonna get a Brazilian butt lift? I say this with all honesty. I probably could benefit from plastic surgery on like every single area of my body except for my butt. The butt is doing what butts do. It's butting. The butt is butting. The ass is assing. I would take a free just about any other procedure, I think. I don't really want to get buccal fat removal. I can just mew instead for free, but like you're never gonna take me alive. You're never gonna take me alive. Hair transplant. I feel bad. I keep getting ads for like baldness treatment, and I'm like, buddy, that train has sailed. There's no shot I'm gonna start rubbing some cream on the top of my head, and it's like 16 years after I shaved it all off, and then it's gonna start growing back. That's just not scientifically sensible. You're wasting your money. What about rhinoplasty? I got nothing against my nose, but like, I mean, I'd be stupid to pass up a free rhinoplasty if you're offering. I don't know what I would want though. I kind of feel like a man looks stately with a bigger nose. Is it possible to get rhinoplasty to get a larger nose? Don't flash your high beams at me, you piece! You almost hit me! Get on TRT? Bro, what if I became like one of those guys? And I'm not knocking those guys necessarily because they could beat me up. But what if I took like a 6-month sabbatical and then I came back with like a tight t-shirt and like huge biceps with veins bulging out of them and like military grade sunglasses and stuff? Dressed top to bottom in Rick Owens. And I was like, get it twisted. You should wait. How did I transform my body? Waiting 90 minutes after waiting up to have my first cup of coffee. Dude, that would be such a good move for my brand. Oh, I'm back. Don't arrest me. Don't arrest me. Don't arrest me. I'm doing cool burnouts. You can't arrest me. Bro, what's up with my traction? They said that guy's too cool. We can't arrest him. Oh my gosh. That was sick. Holy, okay. You've escaped the police chase. You can't risk staying in this town any longer. Bro, take me to Laredo. Get me out of here. Go. And don't kill me this time. Okay, I don't want to get caught by they're gonna catch me. They're gonna catch me. I must run away. Literally too cool to be arrested. Your police meter's 100%? I'm just not talking about it. Any joke I could make there could be taken out of context, okay? They really think I'm El Chapo. Go on, El Chapo. Dude, I feel like this is like when I watch Dan play Fallout 4, and like he's doing his best. Don't get me wrong, but like every time I see him play Fallout 4, he's just like, "What do I do? What do I do?" And then he sees a person, no matter who it is, whether they're like an NPC, an enemy, part of his faction, an animal, a robot. He immediately goes into VATS and then clicks on their head as many times as he can, and then goes into slow-mo and just like pops their head off the top of their neck while laughing maniacally the whole time. And I have to admit, it's contagious. It makes me laugh too. I was in there for 2 seconds and that's exactly what was happening. It was just Yeah, we had that like mission today. There was a battle between like the Institute and the Railroad or whatever, and he was like, I don't know who to shoot, and then he just started blasting all of them with the VATS, and it was, I mean, it was beautiful content. You ever feel like sometimes your car handles better when you don't have tires anymore? Like the Sparks are just, I feel like they're easier to maneuver.
Holy crap.
All the time. All the time. Bro's becoming a train. I'm Isaac Brock-Maxon.
He's approaching the county line. We're gonna lose him.
It's crazy that, like, jurisdiction exists.
Time to arrest the perp.
Like, I crossed the county line, these police legally can't arrest me anymore. But I obviously did the crimes. It seems like a storybook loophole, bro. Like, you can do a bunch of crimes in America, but then, like, if you manage to get across the border to Mexico, you're like, your wanted level goes down to 1 star.
I've lost him. He drove off road.
I don't think that's how it actually works.
Unit, stand down.
Really? It's how it works in the movies, which is, like, literally my only data point that I can reference for this. Wow! Look up to the sky and see. Okay, bro, let me go to Laredo. I'm an analyst. You hear my car? That doesn't sound good. I think my flagellator's broken. My flagellator's on the fritz.
The end of the line. Again.
Okay, this time,
The opponent's here.
don't let the demons take over and drive headfirst into a barricade. We win these. I imagine people do be trying to do that at the border. I always sweat at the border, even though, like, they have no power, because I don't, like, smuggle drugs. I'm always like, do I have to declare this beef jerky that I bought at the duty free? I don't want to get cavity searched because I forgot to declare the jack links, bro. Hang on. I'm dialed. I'm in the zone. The auto zone. Yeah, you could just drive straight through him. That's fine. You're incorporeal, so, like, I ain't sweating all that. Guess what? I own you. Never mind. The demons! The demons are taking over.
Doesn't mean you're special. You were never really tested, and that makes you weak.
This is actually the plot of the song, The Impression That I Get by the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
It's nice and good, but losing shows who you really are. Let's make a loser out of you.
Pulls down your pants and then pulls up your underwear at the same time, giving you what's known as an atomic wedgie. They took over! Ah!
That glare, that voice. Not again. As you fall into the abyss again, you realize...
When rogue agents take over the algorithm of my self-driving car and force me to crash into the Duffin's Donuts.
From defeating the strange driver.
It wasn't me, bro. It wasn't me. It was the deep state. The deep state took over my car. I was getting too powerful for them. I'm an elusive stuntman. I performed freaking barrel rolls. Anyway, this has been Heading Out! Heading Out. Thank you again to Saber Interactive for the sponsorship. I had a great time. Very unique style of game. A roguelike driving game. Equal parts FTL, American Truck Simulator, and Jack Kerouac. Heading Out. It's 10% off for its opening week sale. Check it out for yourself. I had a great time. Very unique. /marker.